my name is Mara Brisbois, and I am making a video today about how to properly harness and adjust the harness on your dog. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do when you're properly fitting and adjusting a harness for your dog is pick the correct size. Now, when you pick the correct size, you're going to have obviously an array of them. So on the tags, when you go to the store, look at the tags, and that will tell you which weight limit you're going to want for your dog. They have your small, but because of this brand is actually considered a medium. So you're going to want a dog that's probably about 15 to 10 pounds. This here is also a medium, which this is a Tough brand, and it says right here on the clip. So you got to be careful when looking at your size ranges which ones you're going to be able to pick. So when you first buy your harnesses, they're completely adjusted to their smallest adjustment. So when you put this on your dog, it's going to be at its smallest capacity. So usually what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to properly unadjust it. So just slip the leash through. The leash, you want to be able to slip it right through the harness here and pull. Then pull it through. And that has made it smaller. So then, to make it bigger, you do the opposite. You pull it through, and just keep pulling until it becomes its largest size. Okay, now when you look at the harness, you're going to have the front of the chest here, and then the back here behind the dog's elbow, because the dog's elbow is going to be located right here. So when you have this, you want to make sure that it's at this proper angle. And when you put the harness on, so that you don't put the head where the chest goes. That's one of the most common mistakes. To make sure you do this properly, is you always want to go from left to right. So your buckle, your left side is going to go into your right side to buckle it properly. Okay. First step to properly harnessing your dog is to have your dog quiet and calm. And so far he's pretty quiet. Have your harness fully to its capacity of being loose, so it's at like its biggest performance right now. You can already see he's a little excited because he likes his harness. You want to have it unbuckled and find the front of it. To find the front, it's going to be stitched right here at the top, and there will be a loop, and that goes underneath him. So, to properly put this on, you're going to hold it, and then he already went in position, so you're going to want to get behind your dog, and then have him stay still, and just grab his feet and put them through the holes. Okay, then you're going to take your buckle. Come here, Aqua. Come here. To see if he'll cooperate for me. And then you're going to go from right to left. So your right is going to stick right in the middle. And it's going to stick. And see, now this is pretty loose on him. I can pull this up and there's a giant gap. So now I got to properly adjust it. Now to properly adjust this, you're going to take the side capacity and just pull. It's going to get a loop, and you're going to want to pull that so it becomes almost to the part of his shoulder blade. And if you don't want it too tight, there should be two on the other side. And there's one over here, and you just kind of want to gently pull so that it moves it. But it's not tight enough to where the dog cannot move his shoulder. To check this, you can put your hand through there. Just make sure that he has enough room to pull up his shoulder blade. Now you can see this is still pretty baggy here, so I got to go ahead and adjust that. Okay, to properly adjust the front, you're going to go up with the band, so it's going to come toward the stitched part. So you're going to want to pull this. And he's a little smaller in the chest, so it can actually be pulled up there pretty high, but you don't want it too high. So you just want it enough so he can actually move properly. And I'm also going to adjust this bottom here because you can see right through there. He's going to get his leg stuck in that. So to properly adjust the bottom, you have your strap here, and this has already been adjusted pretty well, but it can just go a little bit more. So you don't want it too much, but you don't want it too little because you really don't want their legs getting stuck in there. It would just suck. So he's got it up on that side. And this is now fully adjusted for him. Now that your harness has been fully adjusted, you just want to make sure that it's completely on his shoulder blade here. He has his shoulder up here, and then it comes up and down through, because you want to make sure that he has free movement, but you don't want it to be so free that he can get his leg stuck in it. Now he's pretty good here. He's just kind of sitting for me, and now he's standing.